I'm not going to update you on everything, but we are here to brief you about the shooting that occurred last night where 3 people were shot. Unfortunately, we lost one of them, one of the victims. And then furthermore, we want to talk about what we're doing here this afternoon, talking to people, trying to get in touch with the community, but we're also going to address some quality of life conditions while we're here. So I'm going to let the Chief of Patrol discuss the shooting that occurred last night, and he'll be followed up by the Deputy Commissioner of Operations, who'll talk about what we're doing here this afternoon. Thank you. Chief Chell?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to brief you on what happened here about 13 hours ago. So this is what we do know. Approximately 3:30 this morning, there was roughly 50 people celebrating the presidential election in Venezuela right here by Randall's Island, specifically in lot number 71, which is about a quarter mile from the facility. At this time, a male Hispanic comes up from about 100 feet and fires into that crowd, striking 3 people. We have a female, 44. She has since passed away. Female, 32, and a male, 31. Motive. Right now, the motive that we are going with is the person who did the shooting was a victim of an unreported gunpoint robbery by the Orange House is right behind you right here. That happened earlier that evening. Don't know the exact time. So that's the motive. That's who got shot. If anyone has any information in regards to this shooting, please call 1-800-577-TIPS. Once again, 1-800-577-TIPS. So that's what we know right now. The 3-2 Detective Squad, the Manhattan North Homicide Squad are actively working this case. Obviously, it's been going on for 13 hours. Any questions here?
Good afternoon, everyone. Kaz Daughtry, Deputy Commissioner of Operations. We put together an operation, a quality of life operation. Just to give you a little background, we do receive a lot of community complaints in regards to the quality of life that is on this island from the Conservancy Group. And one of their biggest, one of the top 5 complaints were the vehicles, the unregistered vehicles that are parked here and left unattended on the parking spots on the way up to the actual HERC. Today's operation, we've taken, we confiscated 19 mopeds. Out of the 19 mopeds, one of them was stolen. 1 dirt bike, one motorcycle which was stolen, and a total of 15 vehicles that were unregistered from this particular area. I give you a little background of citywide numbers. We have taken approximately a little north of 1,200 ghost cars, unregistered vehicles, paper plates throughout the city, and that's just a small. Since March of the beginning of this year. So I'm available to take any questions afterwards.
Sure. And again, I just want to add, Commissioner Daughtry just told you about the quality of life operation that we're conducting, but we're up there. We were also talking to members of the community up there. I did give my business card to one of the leaders, one of the advocates up there. We are speaking with the community. We want to make sure that the community is safe, and we're looking for help to address the shooting that occurred here yesterday and some other violence that occurred here as well. So we're working with the community, but we're also going to conduct quality of life operations to increase the safety on Randall's Island. Thank you.
All right, so with that, let's take a few questions. Josh, what do you got?
So a two-part question. The first is, were any of the 3 shooting victims related to the original gunpoint robbery as far as you know? And then when cooperating?
Not at this time at all. And let me footnote, the person who did the shooting did flee on a moped. All right, but no connection as of yet. Again, we're 13 hours into this. The detective squad is going to work through all that, but as of right now, the answer is no.
So the other question is sort of a bigger issue. What is the connection between violent crimes related to biggest parts of this facility and the mopeds and the cars and the quality of life enforcement that's going on?
Well, when it comes to ghost cars, paper plates, and mopeds, we've been speaking about this for the better part of 2 years now, and how it's probably our #1 quality of life complaint throughout the city, and how it conflates with certain crimes being committed. So robbery, shootings, you'll see the getaway car being mopeds or ghost plates. So we deal with it citywide, and Randall's Island isn't exempt to citywide. So it's a collective issue we've been dealing with for 2 years.
Any idea who the suspect is?
No, I think the chief, as he said earlier, we're looking for tips, and as he said earlier, if anybody has seen something or think they know who committed this crime, we want you to reach out to Crime Stoppers, 1-800-577-TIPS.
Alex Bob, CBS.
What we know right now is, as of right now, he was not registered here, but somewhere else throughout the city. No person of interest. No one registered here that we know about that did the shooting.
What else you got?
So this celebration that's going on, were people involved in the show staying at the
I'm sure none of that's been established yet. We do know why they were there. Many were celebrating the election in Venezuela, but there's people there that's probably a mixed group. Some may be staying here, but remember, this is open to the public. So there's no way to determine whether every single person who was out there was definitely staying at this facility.
As of right now, 2 of the 3 victims were using the shelter presently.
All right, we're going to go right over here, Lux. Back there.
I believe both females were staying at the shelter. That's all I can tell you as of right now.
Take 1 or 2 more.
Angie, you up one?
So apparently, as of now, the motive is retaliation from a past gunpoint robbery that happened early that evening or the prior day at those orange bathrooms over there.
All right, last one.
Last question right here in the front.
You can double check it with us, but right now what the chief is saying is that 2 of the female victims were staying at the shelter, but we can always double check afterwards. All of that is under investigation. All right, we're still early. All of that's under investigation. All right, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
For your time.